High Society, the extended cut, is another Korean film. My friend watched it. He said it wasn't that great, but I wanted to watch it anyway. It's about a university professor who saves a man trying to immolate himself, and he becomes a viral sensation, and he gets contacted by the Republican Party to, join politics and slowly gain power. And it's something that he's always wanted. He wants to open up a civic bank for the people. Meanwhile, his wife is a lackey for this art gallery, and gets involved in some shady stuff for them. But she wants to be the director, and she's having trouble swaying the head of the board of directors and the board of directors themselves, and the head of director's wife, who's her boss. And it's about the murky world of political intrigue, because it's the high and rich, and they want to join that upper echelon. However, they're going to have to fight their way to it. And then, of course, things start to get a little bit dark. So this movie can be compared to House of Cards or things like that. The plot in the middle starts to get a little bit more darker, which I really liked. It's almost like these characters, they want power, but what are they willing to do? Who are they willing to face? Who are they willing to ally themselves with in order to get that power? And the acting's really good. I don't know why it was an extended cut, but there's some awkward sex scenes in this movie. There's a lot of them. Some of them are necessary for the plot, but I still felt like they tried to indulge a little bit on that. And overall, the film does feel a bit rushed. The last 20 minutes or so just feels like it's trying to tie up everything really quickly and really fast and not get into detail. And I guess the movie loses its edge of sorts, because the movie felt like it was going into this sort of dark ambition thriller like Macbeth. But then it just sort of turned its head and went, nah, we're not going to do that. And it ends up feeling almost like one of those noir films from the 40s or 50s, where they have to have everything in a happy ending in a very neat, sort of compact way. And I didn't like that. I was hoping for something a little bit more subversive, a little bit something darker, gray area, morally, stuff like that, because that's what the direction of the movie was sort of going for. And then it just sort of yanks the blanket and it was like, nah, we're not going to do that. So overall, High Society is an interesting look at the film. There's some interesting set pieces, and I like the getting a different kind of thriller, getting to see it from a different perspective, from the high and rich and everything. But overall, it's a movie that just doesn't really have any teeth, and that hurts it overall. So I give High Society a 3 out of 10.